hanging over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. It's only a canvas sky sailing over a muslin tree. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another living room session with Lewis and Clark, special fall/Halloween edition. I forgot this had a long instrumental here in the beginning. I didn't plan much more to say other than what I just said, so...
We've missed you. How about that?
We have. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn and the one you love, and enjoy a show. Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I have got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, that wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you rouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one that I'd never switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. Against what you might think, this song is not about Abby. Well, it is about Abby, but she's not a witch. 'Cause it's witchcraft, that wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, well, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one that I never switched. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. Alright, you were probably wondering where I went. Well, there is more room here that I'm standing in. I would turn the camera around and show you all the setup, all the lights that we've put on tonight, just to put on a show for you. We've missed performing. It's been a long quarantine. And North Carolina, which is the state that we're in, still has a ban on mass gatherings. So we're not doing any shows in any kind of, recent times. We've had a couple of gigs, but it's been a long time since March. So we're bringing a show to you tonight. We're going to sing some fall-inspired songs, some Halloween-inspired songs. And this next song is about a spooky time at night when the moon is high and the clock strikes midnight.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along that highway. It's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Well, maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere to walk after midnight, searching for me. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on its pillow. Well, maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me.
Abby Clark, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
We know you're applauding at home. Hope you're having a great night tonight and that you're enjoying this kind of spooky season. You're doing what you can to make it feel at least a little bit like it always had.
A little bit normal.
Yeah. One of my favorite songs around this time of year is a little jazz song that has poetic words to it, and it really reminds me of the leaves falling from the tree, because that's
What it's about?
what it's about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you would, play the song and I'll sing it for you. The falling leaves drift by the window, the autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Those autumn leaves of red and gold, I see your lips, the summer kisses, those sunburned hands I used to hope. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall.
It's the week of Halloween, and I'm sure everyone's trying to find some fun things to do to bring in the season. One of the things Vaughn and I have been doing this week is flashing back to some of our favorite scary movies. We watched The Conjuring the other night, one of my favorite scary movies. Ugh, it's so scary, but it's so good. Well filmed, well acted, beautiful. But gosh, the ending, I fall to pieces every time. See what I did there? I fall to pieces each time I see you again. I fall to pieces. How can I be just your friend? You want me to act like we've never kissed. You want me to forget, pretend we've never met. And I tried, but I haven't yet. You walk by and I fall to pieces. I fall to pieces each time someone speaks your name.
Speaks your name.
I fall to pieces. Time only adds to the flame. You tell me to find someone else to love, someone who loved me too, the way you used to do. But each time I go out with someone new, you walk by and I fall to pieces. You walk by and I fall to pieces.
I'll put you back together.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's what you do after scary movies, too.
That's right. All right, this next song has become one of my favorites because as I sing the song, you'll know what the song is and you'll know why it's one of my favorites. But for those of you who don't know, I'll go ahead and tell you. In the movie Green Book, I play the role of Bobby Rydell, and I sing the song That Old Black Magic. Well, I asked the lawyers if I could sing that song for you tonight, and they said, we'd rather you not. So I'm going to sing the song, but a different version of it. They said I could at least do that. So here you go. That old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine. The same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. That same old tingle that I feel inside. And then that elevator starts its ride. And darling, down and down I go. Round and round I go. In a spin of this thing called love. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name, and I am aflame of burning desire, that only your kiss, kiss, kiss can put out the fire. Well, now you're the lover that has me waiting for. You're the maid that fate had me created for. And every time your lips meet mine, yow, down, down I go, round and round I go, in a spin, and this thing called love. Take it, band. If you like what you're seeing out there and you want to show your appreciation, then go to www.lewisandclarkproductions.com/tipjar. A flame of burning desire that only your kiss can put out the fire. Well, now you're the lover I have waited for. You're the mate that fate had me created for. And every time your lips meet mine, yow, down and down I go, round and round I go, in a spin. Kinda loving this spin that I'm in, under that old black magic called love.
Here's another Patsy Cline tune for you that can kind of fit into this time of year, as it's when strange things happen. Strange how you stopped loving me, how you stopped needing me when she came along. Oh, how strange. Strange, you changed like night and day, just up and walked away when she came along. Oh, how strange. Well, I guess that I was just your puppet you held on a string. To think I thought you really loved me, but look what thoughts can bring. Strange, you're still in all my dreams. Oh, what a funny thing. I still care for you. Oh, how strange. Well, I guess that I was just your puppet you held on a string. To think I thought you really loved me, but look what thoughts can bring. Oh, strange, you're still in all my dreams. Oh, what a funny thing. I still care for you. Oh, how strange. How strange. How strange. How
right, we're going to take a jump back to 1961 when Gene Pitney came out with this next song about how scary it was to be a teenager in love. And no, it's not Teenager in Love. It's a song called A Town Without Pity. Sounds so sad. When you're young and so in love as we, and bewildered by the world we see, why do people hurt us so? Only those in love will know what a town without pity can do. If we stop to gaze upon a star, people talk about how bad we are. Ours is not an easy age. We're like tigers in a cage, with a town without pity can do. The young have problems, many problems. We need an understanding heart. Why don't they help us? Try to help us before this plain granite planet falls apart. Take these eager lips and hold me fast. I'm afraid this kind of joy can't last. How can we keep love alive? How can anything survive when these little minds stare you into what a town without pity can do? It's so hard being a teenager in love. No one understands your rash decisions. You just do things on a whim. How can we keep love alive? How can anything survive when these little minds stare you into what a town without pity can do? Now it isn't very pretty what a town without pity can do.
And when something was to happen with those teenage relationships, oh gosh, it was just the end of the world. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know
I'm trying to be spooky for our Halloween show.
Oh, you spooked me. Little creep.
I was trying to channel a little Mike Myers, the one that goes like this with a knife, not the one Austin Powers. Anyway, this next song is probably a descriptive song about why some of these relationships broke up. Because maybe someone wasn't being true to themselves or changed halfway through the relationship. This one's for you, Aunt Martha. You look like an angel. You walk like an angel. You talk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. Devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. I thought that I was in heaven, but I was sure surprised. Heaven help me, I didn't see it. The devil in your eyes. You look like an angel. You walk like an angel. You talk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. Devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. I thought that I was in heaven, but I was sure surprised. Heaven help me, I didn't see it. The devil in your eyes. 'Cause you look like an angel. You walk like an angel. You talk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. Devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. Now you can't see this at home, and I'm not gonna move the camera because it took a lot of work to set it in the place that it's in now. But you better believe my legs are moving.
No, they're not.
You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. 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 Devil in disguise. Oh yes you are.
Go baby, go.
Oh thank you. Thank you very much.
You should be Elvis for Halloween.
Yeah, I should. Pop this collar. Sorry, this shirt's a little tight.
Now you just look like a vampire.
Blah! They call me Elvis Presley. Blah! Elvis has left the building. Blah! I could be a whole new character. I could be a vampire who's obsessed with Elvis. And so he's just like, oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Blah! Blah. If you like what you are seeing, leave a tip in the jar. Blah.
Oh my goodness. I love that man. Well, those of you who are die-hard Lewis and Clark fans, or, you know, have seen a few shows here and there, you may notice that I'm dressed a little bit differently than my normal look. But, you know, it's Halloween, so we're supposed to have fun. This is an outfit I wear, I think, every Halloween now, because when else do you wear an outfit like this? Anyways, I guess you could say that this is just the bad side of me. I've never seen the inside of a barroom or listened to jukebox all night long, but I see these are the things that bring you pleasure, so I'm gonna make some changes in our home. I've heard it said, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. So if that's the way you wanted me to be, I'll change if it takes that to make you happy. From now on, you're gonna see a different me. Because your good girl's gonna go bad. I'm gonna be the swingin'est swinger you've ever had. If you like 'em painted up, powdered up, then you ought to be glad, 'cause your good girl's gonna go bad. I'll even learn to like the taste of whiskey. In fact, you'll hardly recognize your wife. I'll buy some brand new clothes and dress up fancy for my journey to the wilder side of life. Because your good girl's gonna go bad. Gonna be the swingin'est swinger you ever had. If you like 'em painted up, powdered up, then you ought to be glad. 'Cause your good girl's gonna go bad. Oh yes, your good girl's gonna go bad.
Ah!
No, blah.
Blah! Or I should go, ah! Do my best Frankenstein. Music, good. Leave tip in jar. So, a couple years ago, Abby and I did a show with our band. It was a 4-piece band. It was Tim Maddox on the keys. We had Ethan Dixon on the drums, Chris Morden on bass, and Jimmy Merritt on guitar. And we did the show at The Flame, and it was called a Hocus Pocus Ball. And we had dinner and dancing and did a bunch of these songs like this, but with a full band. It was awesome. This next song, we had a lot of fun with the band. One of my personal favorites. Here we go. I took my troubles down to Madame Ruth. You know that gypsy with the gold-capped tooth. She's on a pad down on 34th and Vine. She's selling little bottles of love potion number 9. I told her that I was a flop with chicks. I've been this way since 1956. She looked at my palm and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. Well, she bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said she's gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and looked like India ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed the cob down on 34th and Vine, it broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed the cob down on 34th and Vine, it broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9.
Boo! All right, so Vaughn mentioned that a couple of years ago we did our Hocus Pocus ball. So if anybody is like me, you hear those words and you immediately think of a certain song. Well, I'm not going to do quite that same version of this song, but here's a really cool version of I Put a Spell on You. I put a spell on you because you're mine. You better stop the things that you do. I tell you, I ain't lying. No, I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better, Daddy. And I can't stand it 'cause you're putting me down. Oh, no. I put a spell on you because you're mine. All I can think about is the witch. Said, my sisters. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Hocus Pocus is a movie my generation grew up with and we love to this day. We'll watch it anytime. You know I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, I love you anyway. And I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you because you're mine. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better, Daddy. And I can't stand it 'cause you put me down. Oh, no. I put a spell on you. Oh, because you're mine. Oh, baby. Because you're mine, oh, because you're mine.
In the cool of the evening when everything is getting kinda groovy, I call you up and ask you if you'd like to go with me and see a movie. First you say no, you got some plans for the night, and then you stop and say, alright. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. You always keep me guessing, I never get to know what you are thinking. And if a fella looks at you, it's for sure your little eye will be a-winking. Well, I get confused 'cause I don't know where I stand. And then you stop and hold my hand. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. I'm not a girl, you're a girl.
Oh, sorry.
Spooky! Take it. It's a little air sax, doesn't look too good. How about a round of applause for our band tonight? They're really cheap, and there's no way we're gonna catch anything from them. That's the track. Would rather be with live musicians more than anything. But we're in spooky times now. If you decide you're gonna stop this little game that you are playing, I'm gonna tell you all the things my little heart has just been dying to be saying. And just like a ghost, you've been a haunting my dreams, so I'll propose on Halloween. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. Spooky, spooky, alright, spooky, alright, spooky, oh, spooky, spooky. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us tonight. It means a lot to Abby and I that you're still out there supporting us and keeping us in your thoughts and prayers during this tough time. We hope you're doing well and are staying safe. For this last song, we're going to do the quintessential Halloween song, the Monster Mash. I was working in a lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For the monster from my slab began to arise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included a wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. They played the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. It seems he was frightened by just one thing. He opened the lid and he shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash. And it's a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you. Then you can monster mash and do my graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. Then you can monster mash. Igor, you impetuous idiot!